Hey, it's Wynter, and this is TrueCherishment15. Well, today's topic is mental trouble and struggles. I have my outline here because I get off topic. I can't remember what I need to cover, but I just finished watching The Diary of Anne Frank on Netflix, and I was like so tired. So I'm sorry if I sound like groggy and disgusting. Anyway. I knew what I was gonna say like a minute ago. I just got it together, and now I'm just like, what am I doing? Um. Okay, yeah. So personally, I have never been through or I've been diagnosed with any sort of mental disorder or illness, but I have faced mental turmoil in which I'm like torn amongst myself. And in today's video, I'm going to speak on both of those things. I'm really looking at my nails because I painted them and they were beautiful. And I had to do dishes twice, and now this is what you get. My dad wants me to take them off, but if you take it off too early, it stains your nail. And it's already starting to stain my nails, so I'm not taking it off. I know it doesn't look cute like this. I'm not a big fan of wearing it like this, but can't take it off because it's only been on for like. I'm thirsty. Got my cheetah girl in the back. Beautiful sound. So anyway, first off, mental illnesses and disorders. So I did a little research on this. So I want to be like completely clueless about what I'm talking about. I do know people with mental illnesses or disorders. I'm even related to some of them. So anyway, let's get into it. Statistics: roughly out of every 4 adults have been diagnosed with a mental disorder or illness. So it's actually pretty common. Going in, I was like, honestly, like off the top of my head, I was like, it's probably not that common. But then when I actually went to go and search it, I was like, you know what? It probably is because it's such a vast area or subject. Like so much can fit under that. I think I just hacked up some coal or something. It's really nasty. But I have to play music because I'm about to go to sleep. Not that this topic bores me or anything. I actually find it really interesting. Anyway, moving on. Um, actually, most can be successfully treated. Um, the best medicine is laughter. Always try to be optimistic and be happy. Accept who you are. And usually I feel like if it's not that you were born with it, it's because of your environment. So you have to look at your environment in a better light, and I feel that by doing that, you will start to lessen the symptoms maybe of your mental illness or disorder. So just be happy. Well, it's easier said than done because I can only imagine what some people go through daily. After all, I just watched The Diary of Anne Frank, saying how they couldn't talk from like 8:30 to 12:30, like nothing. So, so anyway, just be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the life that you do have. I need to take my own advice on that because I've been like, oh my god, I have an awful feeling I'm gonna live a long life. I just need to be happy and be like, at least I have a house, at least I have parents, at least I'm still alive. Um, I'm healthy-ish. I don't have cancer, diabetes. So there's a lot that I need to be grateful for, and I just need to go into life and live and be happy. And I want everyone to know that just because you do have a mental disorder or mental illness, it does not make you less. It might make you different, but different does not mean that you're less. It does not mean that you're bad. Sorry, I'm banging on the keyboard. Okay, that couldn't be taken out. I have to think before I speak sometimes because people are just. Ooh, let's listen to this one. Okay, I'm sorry. It's gonna be cut out the video. So anyway, yeah. I'm just gonna keep saying being happy because I really need this message. Keeping your head up, accepting your life, being happy that you're alive, and making each day count. It's really, really important. And this is like an epiphany moment for me. Oh yeah, I'm tired. But seriously, it is. So let's move on, because I've just been saying being happy, be happy, over and over again, which is a good message, but let's move on. So, your opinion of yourself is one of the most important opinions that you will ever be confronted with. If you feel like you're nothing, you act like you're nothing, you're probably gonna do nothing because you don't think that you'll be able to do anything worthy of anything. Well, people are going to treat you like you're nothing. Be yourself. Be somebody. Make the world know that you're different. And that's okay. And that you're happy with being yourself and that you do have something to offer to this world. You don't even know how bad my boob is like puckering in this shirt. Okay? Anyway. Show them that you do have something to offer in this world. It's basically saying if you have a positive opinion of yourself and you want your opinion to be accurate of yourself, if you go through and you see all these bad things you do and it outweighs the good, well then change that. Make your opinion positive of yourself. And other people will be like, you know what, that's true, this person does do this. And they do this too. Eventually everyone will have a positive outlook on you. But it all starts with you and your opinion of yourself. That counts the most. Besides God, of course. Moving on. Mental turmoil. Did I pronounce that right? I had a feeling I was doing something crazy when I was driving. It's not even on topic. See, this is why I need an outline. Like, all my videos, no, not my life vlogs. Those are just me. But, like, all my videos, I have an outline. Like, some of them is like a full script. I didn't like that because I felt I was reading off of them too much and it didn't look good. I really should have studied them more, but I don't know. I just want time for myself, I guess, and no. Just know. So let's move on because I keep going on rampages. Okay. I honestly believe it's healthy to talk to yourself. I think that's what I was doing, but just a little bit. My mom was just like on her phone with me. You couldn't see, but I was like texting. It hurts like really right there. I need some water and I'm drunk all mine. Anyway, ooh, headache now. Moving on. Yeah, it's healthy to talk to yourself. I mean, just think you're talking about this complex problem. You get to see. You want, if you're gonna handle a situation, you're gonna handle the situation. You want whatever you do to represent the best of you. And just doing the first thing off your head, so most of the time, that's not the best thing to do because it's usually with emotions, and some of those emotions are anger, or they or like a vengeance or revenge, and no. So if your ex best friend starts dating your um or she's cheating with your boyfriend, most people are like, okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go slap that customer. But no, if you just sit back and you take the time to actually think about what actually is happening, and you're like, okay, if she can take my man, then he really wasn't my man in the first place. And you're able to step back and be like, okay, you guys do you, but it's over. Don't call me anymore. And if they didn't know that was going to offend you that much, make it clear that it does offend you. And if they don't apologize within like 2 weeks, and it's not like a sincere apology, you just, like shut both of them out and be like, listen, I can't communicate with you guys anymore. That's my advice on that. But that's just an example of talking to yourself and talking yourself through situations. You get a more open-minded view of what you need to do, and it gives you a better view of how the best version of yourself would react to something like this. um, it could be something simple. Someone says something and rubs you the wrong way. Automatically, you're gonna give attitude or sass back. I've done that today, and I felt bad because I was like, "Oh my gosh, that was kind of mean." I should have just sat back and been like, like, okay, I'm gonna let you do you, and went on my merry way. But I ended up saying something back that was just as offensive. So it brought me down to their level. And shoot, I've been playing all these songs, play the full songs, and now it's not gonna be available in some dang countries. And this one has cuss word in it, so I'm gonna change it after a while. Okay, so anyway, let's move on. Always strive to keep a positive outlook, as I said earlier. Just because you have a positive outlook doesn't mean that can't be realistic. Let's see. Let's think of an example. Grades. Setting goal for your grades. Let's say I usually make C's and I really want to bring up my grade this year. So I'm like, okay, well, I can take these steps, and I know that I'm capable of making a B. I just spend too much time not studying. So I spend more time studying. It could just be an extra 10 minutes every night. Then I think I can make a B. It's not saying, oh, I'm gonna make A plus on my next test. Like, let's say I'm gonna make a B on my progress report, my next progress report. I mean, that's reasonable. So that's just another example of keeping positive outlook but keeping it realistic. if you always make, I love this song by the way. Oh my gosh, it's been stuck in my head forever. Oh my gosh, you should really check out the original song. It's slower, and his voice, of course, is higher because it wasn't as established, but whatever. It's still a good song. Where Are You Now by Justin Bieber. This is the remix with Skrillex and Diplo, and I love it. Okay, sorry. Back on topic. I'm so sorry. So, yeah, you can't have a positive outlook, and I feel like my head is like small and then my shoulders are big. The way like this is filming me, and that just makes my boobs look gigantic. So if I lean forward and my head looks big and my shoulders look no. Okay, let's focus. So yes, you can keep a positive outlook and keep it realistic at the same time. So let's move on. Also, find a healthy way to express yourself. I said this in another one of my videos, but truly do that. But sometimes your different views clash. Um, so when you're talking to yourself, sometimes it's just too much to keep in your head. Write it down. Sing, make a song, dance. Um, there's so much you can do. You make it artwork. You could probably make a recipe or something. Name it something funky. Or there's so much you can do to express yourself and get both of those views to actually clash together into something great, or to just soothe your mind and put you in a soothing spot where you can really see what you need to do. Um, when your views do clash like that, it ends up truly confusing you. So, whenever it's something really heavy, I always try to talk to someone I trust, someone I'm close to. Sometimes, see, I'm the type of person, if I want to talk to you about something, and then something happened to you, and you're wanting to talk to me about it, and you start talking before I start talking or have the chance, then I'm gonna put my stuff aside. And if it doesn't seem right, like if you're crying afterwards, I'm not gonna give you what I wanted to tell you. Or if you're kind of like mad, I'm not gonna tell you what I want to tell you. So always be open to the other people. Like, I have friends who will come and tell me, but when I want to tell them, it's like they're already in the mood after telling me that it just wouldn't be right to put that on them as well. You could say that. So be open to the people around you. If they look like they want to tell you something, if they say, I'm going to tell you something I've never told anyone else, let them talk first before you go ahead and talk. Be like, okay, I want to tell you something too, but you go ahead. Well, that's basically all I have about mental turmoil and mental illnesses and disorders. Remember, it might make you different, but it does not make you less. So remember, forgive and love. Bye.